Hello and welcome back to RLCS Recap with your host Marky Two Butts. Today we're going over the playoffs of the EU Regional Number 2 this winter that happened this past weekend, and we're taking a look from round number 1 all the way to the grand finals to see which team comes out victorious. Remember, round number 1 is still best of 5, and then the quarterfinals all the way through to the grand finals are just one best of 7 to see which team is going to come out victorious. As we are into round number 1, we're looking at Sonics versus Moist Esports. As Matane can't quite find that in the offensive zone, as Arju gets blocked, and that goes the opposite way, and Joyo's on the end of the field ready to pounce, makes it a 1-0 game to Moist. As we are already in the action, just 30 seconds remain in game number 1 as Joyo trying to play it down, or trying to play some defense, as Astral's able to get that, cut it out after the third mat had to commit. Just 30 seconds remaining. That is 2-0 to Moist. Very quick game, as we're going to be hitting all the action from all the rounds, and that is a nice infield pass to Sonic's player. That is 1-0 to them. Astral can't quite find it, but Juicy is there and tries to play it around, but he bumps 2 players out of the way, and now they're scrambling a little bit on defense. As Jojo up in the air gets the boost so quick he is with the ball on in front of his car, just goes that quick, goes to the other corner extremely fast, and that is a 1-1 game. And that nice air triple from a Sonics player makes it a 2-1 game right off the kickoff, though. Straight back into the action. Smokes plays that over to the sidewall. He's got no more boost. You have to float down, and a ball played, and doesn't get hit on the sidewall from a Sonics player, and that is 2-2. As Juicy looking for another one, plays that dangerously, still around and stopped. And now we're going the opposite way. Can he get back to it? Yes, he can, but it stopped, and he couldn't push it off to the side far enough. There's 3-2 as the demo comes through from Astral. Joyo with a 1-on-1 as the defender might be spawning, but he goes to the opposite side of the defender and makes it a tie game. Just seconds remain as the ball is just going to come in from a nice block from Moist, I believe that was. So it's 2-0 to Moist. Looking for a sweep here in this best of 5. Arju trying to stop that. Can't quite find it though. This ball played up in the air, and Astral to the back wall, pushed it around to the corner, but Juicy is there, and a demo comes through, and they're able to push it home. But I believe a pinch between them, I think, on the goal line, as that is 1-0 to Moist, as Arju to the back wall and stopped out by Juicy. He read the play. Matane trying to find it again, can't quite do it. Astral is there, comes back into the corner. Matane's got to rotate out, get some boost up in the air, but he just overestimates a little bit, and Juicy dinks it over the last man, who's in not a great spot, as he expected Matane to hit that so he can turn around at half field and be in a good position. But sometimes it doesn't work out like that, and can't always expect what is going to happen. Is that is 2-0, minute 30 remaining. Ball popped out, and Joyo will put it away. So we're on to the other side of the bracket of round 1 with Williams Resolve versus Suh, and it is still best of 5. In the first game, played it up dangerously, and Williams Resolve will get their first goal of this series. It's nice hockey, playing some defense. Throw, tries to dribble him, but he pulls it off the back wall to a teammate after he gets demoed, and that is 1 apiece right off the kickoff. Still a minute 30 left. Lots of time for a winner here, and there's another goal coming through from Suh as they turn this game around for the time being. Flame tries to put that on target, though will stop it out. Plays it by 1 by the second one. That just might pinch on in off the top of the ceiling, and it will. That is 3-1 right off the kickoff. Breezy trying to play it around the defender. Yes, he can, but Toxic is there, and another save, but he can't quite make a third one, and couldn't be bailed out by his teammate, as Suh will end up winning in this first game. The ball pinched in from Williams Resolve, I believe. Yes, it was, as that is 1-0 for game number 2, and that is Williams Resolve tying this series up 1 apiece in the third game, though couldn't quite stop it on the goal line, and Williams Resolve take the lead. Minute 45 left. Flame trying to clear that, couldn't quite get to it. Nosaki's gonna have to go for it. Can't be done either. Breezy gets bumped out of the way. That's 1 apiece. 30 seconds remain, though. Try to play that out. Breezy will stop it. Mike Boy bumps an attacker out of the way, but Flame left the ball from Breezy. Will push that home. There's 2-1, just 20 seconds remaining. Ball still dangerously over Suh's net, and they're able to find a third one, but just couple seconds remaining, and they will end up winning this game with resolve and make this a 1-2 game, or 2-1 in their favor. I mean, game. It was 3-2. So a demo comes through, but the demo both of them is there 2 players right next to each other, so we'll gladly take that as another demo comes through. And a save pushed away though, no more boost, couldn't quite do anything with that, but Toxic is there, and he's going to dribble by 1, still got another man to beat in the corner, he's able to do so, and he's going to play that in with no more boost left. That's 2-0, with 120 remaining. Flame pushed that into the corner, pinched out. Noisaki to the back wall, doesn't quite read it correctly though as he was backing up, not what you want to be doing there, and Mike Boy will capitalize that as 3-0, and Saw looking likely to claim this game number 4. Pushes into game number 5, is just 10 seconds remaining and they get a 4th one, and just like that we're into game number 5, winner take all, and move into the quarterfinals with a shot on target. Oh, nope, just above the target. Ball played up, still dangerously high over their net as we're going the opposite way now. Toxic will push that out from the side, but another player comes through, and that will be that as Team BDS lose to German Amigos, and Vitality beat G1 3-0. On to the quarterfinals, we have German Amigos versus Karma Corp as another ball comes in from Itachi. That is a 1-game goal right there, and 1 goal for Karma Corp as they take the lead in the series. Ball played to the sidewall, Catalysm cross goal, and Ivan is there on the back post looking for a little musty as Vatira couldn't quite come off, or maybe didn't want it, but leaves it for a teammate. Now we're going the opposite way as there's Tox and Ivan with a loyal infield pass, makes it 2-0 game to German Amigos, and Vatira with number boost trying to play that infield to Exotic. He's able to find him with a nice pass, and that is it though for Common Corp in the goals for the second game as they lose 2-1. Vatira in the corner, try to play that cross, but another ball pinched out from their own 18 is German Amigos scoring. So that can happen in Rocket League. The ball is played very quick and hard in field, and they just take that from the defensive and just put it in as the third man, not in great position, but you can't really predict how fast someone's going to hit it sometimes or how hard it's going to come at you as the demo comes through. And Tox is there though. He might have hit it. I think he hit it right before, not Tox, but whoever got demoed hit it right before they did get demoed, so it wasn't an own goal by hitting it through the demo. I don't think that happened. That's 2-1 to German Amigos as they take the series lead 2-1. Carmine Corp trying to come back though as they are up 1-0 in this game. Ivan will play that down, plays it low, and then saved off the line by Itachi, but Catalysm is there for the putback as it is 1 minute remaining to the back wall. We go, and Itachi is going to win that 50, possibly, yes. Tox will take it off from him. Tira trying to stop that, he's able to do so. Plays it low and oh, and punched it a little bit above. Oh, and he goes by 2 players, making that look super easy. The way he just did that right there as the demo comes through while rotating backwards. Tox trying to play that up in the air, trying to get this goal. 20 seconds remaining. Got to press for it now, and it can't quite be found. And Tox is not going to be able to get back to it as 3-1 to Karma Corp tie this series up at 2s apiece. We're in game number 5. Obviously, there's 7 games, so still have 2 games to get a winner. Karma Corp looking for the winner. And Ivan try to play that and find Tox, is able to find it, beats Exotic to it, but it touches there half field over to Vatira. Ivan will play that down, and a demo comes through, and that's going to be 2-0 off the post and in from Karma Corp, as they are still on the offensive now. Ball played dangerously into the 18. Ivan slows it down, tries to go low, able to do so, and he beats a couple of the players as they are right behind each other in defense. That is 2-1 now with just a minute remaining. Tier into the corner he goes. Tox will cut it out. Tachi gets beat as well. Exotic trying to stop it here, but Ivan's coming in. They are looking to tie it up, and they're able to do so. 30 seconds remain. This Ivan up in the air, played into the corner by Itachi. Played down to Ivan. Can't quite find a pass into his teammate, and Owen Catalysm bumped into oblivion as he can't quite come back to the ball and make a save, as that is a 3-2 win for Karma Corp. Into game 6 we go. This Tox into the corner now. Fatira trying to look for a demo there. Goes underneath a couple players off the post and in. As German Amigos take the lead in this 6th game. Ivan push that up high for the time being. Exotic trying to find it. Vaterian just lightly lays it down to him so he can laser one home. Defense couldn't come for that, or else you're in no man's land. And the offending player is always coming very fast and get to it. Oh, and a little bit of a mistake there, I think, with a flip. And German Amigos will gladly take that a 2-1 advantage. It's about half time still in the game, though, to go as Vatira to the back. Was able to find the flipper set and puts it in as it is 2s apiece. Minute 40 remaining so far. And another infield pass to Vatiri, and he leaves it for Itachi off the back wall. And he's able to finish that one home. And it is 4-2 quarterfinal win for Karmacorp going to the semis, and now we're into Quadrant versus Team Vitality in this best of 7 quarterfinal as Quadrant take a 1-0 lead. Isco looking for more, can't quite get in as Redison up to the ceiling, able to get the flipper set, doesn't quite get it off those Brilliant Waves there, but put back, and we are into overtime. We go first one of the series, first game of the series, into overtime. Isco leaves it for Cash, trying to cut out Battlefield 4, can't quite do it. Cash able to find it, and that is a 2-1 win for Quadrant. This ball played deep, and a bump comes through, and a demo, as Isco gets just an empty net to shoot at, and that's 1-2 Quadrant again. Or no, I think Vitality scored first in this first game. Cash waiting on the back of the goal, but Alpha 4 came very fast at the ball. Plays it by him. So it's a tie game. 2 minutes remain. Played infield, and Isco is there, bar down, and he's able to find it. As ball shot on goal, saved for the time being. Cash played out, and can't quite find it though, and that's 2s apiece. With 30 seconds remaining, looking for a winner here. Redison will dump that down over to the back wall. Lane Wave is there and plays it over to Cash at Highfield, and Alpha 4 push that over to the side, grabs the boost, played dangerously low though, and Isco's able to put it in off himself and the back wall. Gets in a couple touches in between, and Quadrant 2-0 up in this series. It's Lane Wave trying to win a 50, can't quite do it with no more boosts. Gonna rotate back to the back corner, and a double player bump, I believe that was, from a Vitality player. Makes it a 1-goal game, 2 minutes remaining. Sazen goes low and tries to slow it down and leaves it for teammate. End up coming through and gives them the 2-0 lead so far in this third game as they're trying to find their first victory on the series. And another shot comes in, misses the mark, but someone is there for the putback. Vitality 3-0 Quadrant in the third game. So you're going into game number 4. Right off the kickoff, and a demo comes through. A couple players from Quadrant go for it. Lane Wave is going to stop that though, and Cash will capitalize on the opportunity. So that is 1-0 game to Quadrant. As when the ball stopped right in front of the goal line, that's a little bit unfortunate for the goalie side. Just stops that perfectly for an attacking player to come through and just get an easy tap. And as another infield pass comes through, and Vitality 2-1 up in this fourth game. So if the forward trying to pinch that in, can't quite find it though. So Radisson's gonna be first to it. You'd imagine. Oh, Isco just beats him to the ball, plays it by him, and 1-0 to Quadrant just like that. So we're going the opposite way. It goes underneath and pinches off for Lane Wave. Only able to find another touch too. Hopefully 4 though is there, and he just misses the ball as Cash is gonna capitalize. That's gotta feel bad there, as it is 2-0 now instead of an easy clearance. But Sazen is there, makes up for it. Just a minute 15 remaining off the kickoff. Cash trying to find the ball, goes over Sazen, flipper set. Radisson stopped it, but Lane Wave is there for the put away. 3-1 to Quadrant, just 40 seconds remaining. Trying to find a fourth one, can't quite do it. It's Cash and the back wall going out, hit towards his own goal, leaves the ball, gets boost, plays it from the back wall, and Isco's gonna pinch that one in to the net. It says 4-1, 20 seconds remaining. You imagine that is all she wrote on game number 5. See if Quadrant can close it out in game number 6. That ball just gonna go in from Vitality, but it doesn't mean that much as we are into game number 6. Gonna dump that down. Cash is gonna read that. Can he find it from all the way downtown? Alpha 4 stops the double touch opportunity, but really Wave for the put away, bar down and in as Karmacorp also won oxygen and Team Liquid 4-0 Moist in these quarterfinal games. We're into the semifinals from Team Liquid versus Quadrant. Looking at this one and game at number 1, Oski there for the put away, and he plays it across the goal. Team Liquid take the lead in game number 1. Isco can't quite touch it there. Cash and Related Wave both were coming to it. Chronic plays that to the sidewall. Got not a lot of boost, but a Tao is trying to play some defense, and oh, he plays that wrong one spot. You shouldn't, but Oski is there for the put away, so Team Liquid do get bailed out there, as that would have been bad if they did not get a goal. Right there, you imagine that is basically a free one with your teammate chasing around a player. I believe a demo comes through for a Tao to get an empty net goal, 3-0 in a minute 30. Isco can't quite connect on that pass. Ball pinched back out. Tao will stop from now, but a nice read from a pass back. 2 players going for it, but Quadrant will be just short as they score that goal in the end. But it is nothing more than a consolation. Cash to the sidewall, able to pinch that out, but a Tao there. Pick it up, play it up to the ceiling. Doesn't quite hit it, but no one else touches it on the defensive side, as he didn't need to hit it. Use the mind games and head tricks and his illusions for a 1-0 lead to Team Liquid, as they are starting off well in this series, and 1-1 becomes the score though. There's a minute 30 remaining. Oski trying to flick that by. Related Wave can't quite do it. Tao to the back wall, gets it, finds a flipper set, and over to a Chronic with a nice flipper set pass. There's a minute remaining. Isco trying to play that down, can't quite find Related Wave as Oski to the back wall. Cash will stop for the time being, but a Chronic is there for the put away as the defense is scrambling. And Team Liquid 3-1 and 3-1 in both games 1 and 2. As another ball dropped down a Chronic, but a Tao is there for the put away, and just 30 seconds remain on this game number 3. And we have it in Isco, but he gets cut out by a Chronic. Going all the way back down to Related Wave, plays it over one player, Isco. Can he do something with it? Oh, and he doesn't even need to touch the ball. He just bumps off the other defender. So people going for the physical game these days tend to do so, as the ball played into Team Liquid's half. Tao start this air dribble up. Related Wave trying to cut him out, goes underneath him, and just musties on Isco. Oh my days, he's feeling himself as he's just musties on. Pulls that out in a semi-final here. Oski flipping over one, no more boost on Isco. He couldn't do a whole lot. Ball up in the air. Tao is just going in right now. 1-0 to Team Liquid as they start up again. Looking for a series sweep going into the finals. This Quadrant trying to stop that now with a goal, but right off the kickoff, it's got to feel terrible. It'll just go down straight away, and off the kickoff again. They are into the action, but still down a goal, trying to find it and able to do so as they get one back and into overtime. Related Wave should be first to the ball. Oh, and he just missed a Towel, almost dunking on him. That could have been costly, but it didn't bite them now. As a demo comes through, the Chronic will hit that just from the side a little bit off the corner, and didn't quite get cleared, and it won't be cleared, and that is 4-0 from Karma Corp and Team Liquid in the semis, and they will meet up in the grand finals. Game number 1 is the ball played over to a Chronic and cleared the ball a couple of times, but the ball's going to keep on coming. Vatira up to Exotic, doesn't quite touch it, but Itachi is there, and that is 1-0 to Karma Corp. Still 3 minutes remaining. Karma Corp looking for another goal as they are hungry to start off this game, and Exotic will be capitalizing on that opportunity. That is 2-0, just 30 seconds remaining. Team Liquid gonna have to try to get some offense going here. Exotic going the opposite way, will flick it around one to beat, and he beats him just fine. It's going to take Karma Corp take a pretty commanding 3-0 win on that. Didn't see a lot of offensive highlights for Team Liquid, as that is a Team Liquid goal with a couple players just missing the ball right in front of the goal, and that is going to be crashed home by Team Liquid. Almost a nice passing play comes through from them as well. They start to show a bit of life. The ball played out, and that will be Oski putting it barn down and in 2-0 to Team Liquid, and that is 3-0 make it, as they are looking quite good themselves. Still a lot of game left to play for Karma Corp to come back, obviously. Tachi play that back and gets it dumped down. Oski plays in the corner and played infield from Exotic to Exotic. as that is 3-1. Still 2 minutes remaining. Lots of time for Carmine Corp to come back from this deficit. Still, Carmine can play that up in the air. Vatira is going to cut it out to the sidewall. Leaves it for Hitachi. Plays it back to Vatira, who's got a laser shot. And that is not a lot of people would assume that he's going to play that back to Vatira. If you think he had hit it almost full boost, so you can think he's just going to dribble that or shoot that himself, but goes the unselfish way. And 2-3 to Carmine Corp, but that is 4-2, and finishing this game up 1 apiece is the scoreline in this grand finals. Who takes this victory? Hitachi is there. No, that was Chronic, I believe. But yeah, because it was Team Liquid that scored, not Hitachi. That is a 1-0 game to a towel, making a 2-0 game. So Vatira on the back foot here, grab the boost, control the ball a little bit better, and gets stuffed by a towel. Looking for another one. We'll just float one into the top corner. Just 10 seconds remaining, and it looks like that is going to be Team Liquid with a 2-1 as they reverse the scoreline and start to win this 2-1 now, as we are looking forward to game number 4 after a timeout by Carmine Corp. Just right off the kickoff, going it down and around one player, Vatira to the back wall, flips it back wall and plays it to Exotic. That's 1-0 right away off the kickoff. Back into the action. Exotic still with the ball, plays it around to Vatira on the infield corner. Didn't even see that. Thought he was just going for the corner himself, but apparently not. Hitachi will backflip that, and Chronic wasn't expecting that, and that is 3-0 with still lots of time remaining for Team Liquid to come back from this. Exotic in his own corner, not a lot of boost, no boost in fact actually, and gets it down for his troubles, but Hitachi will take over and makes it a 4-goal game, as this is quite the resentment from Carmine Corp after a timeout, coming back like this and making it a 5-goal game with 2 minutes remaining. Is Team Liquid probably thinking about the next game, number 5 after this, and it's going to be tied at 2s apiece. Unless they can start to turn around now, and they're going to need something magical here. That is 6-0. Is going to need 7 goals. Exotic trying to find the 7th, can't quite find it. 1:30 left to go. Exotic to the back wall, leaves it for a teammate, and Itachi's there for the final put away. That was a very tight angle from Vatira. That is 7-0 with a minute remaining. It's Team Liquid trying to find something here, and right off the corner, can't quite find it. And Tao will pinch that in off Vatira, I believe that was, and as we have Brazil score. 1 minute remaining, and there is still more action in this game as Carmine Corp really decimated them in this game, is showing their offensive prowess, and that is 8-1, the final score line of this right off the kickoff. Itachi going for it again, can't quite find it. Aski play that over to the corner. Vatira on the sidewall, goes down, chooses to play slow and goes over the last node, defended by a Tau, but a double commit comes through though, and teammate from Carmine Corp able to find the killer below. 1-0 now for Carmine Corp's Team Liquid, trying to mount some offense here. They're going to need some, and Itachi plays over the last man, and Exotic is there, and that is 2-0 to Carmine Corp in game at number 6. Just off the kickoff, Exotic gets boost, gets the ball from Vatira, plays to the back wall, and Itachi's there for the putaways. That's 1-0 again to Carmine Corp as they are looking to finish this game up. Exotic stopped right at the nick of time. As Chronic play that back. Oh, and that is played to Vatira, and he's going to finish that one up as that is 2-0 to Carmine Corp, and a 4-2 victory for them in this finals as they will take it from this E Regional Winter number 2. Thanks for watching.